Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Canes will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And there's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moss. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. On the run, it's Brown. Fights through a tackle. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The Cardinals will have to punt this one away. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Beck. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. backfield. It's Hodges. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Ball handed to the running back, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Moss. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Second down after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's back. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Cardinals are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Cardinals are in the red zone now. And the same runner's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Short gain, what's going to be the final play of the first period. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. He knocks it through with confidence. And we're all tied up now. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back. It's Beck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moss. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. He gets loose. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Louisville 10, Miami 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's back. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
It's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And at first down, they go right back to him. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in for an excellent run.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. It's now second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's third and goal from the 1. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to advance on the football.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The short completion of the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Cardinals will line up to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the ground, it's Fletcher. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pass rush closing in. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Canes!
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Back to throw. It's Moss. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Mither's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. The senior quarterback, lucky that didn't get picked off.
It's now third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's wide open. Look out. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. With the catch, it's Bell. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Cardinals are in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Moss. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. To throw, it's Beck. With the catch, it's Joseph. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the Cardinals moving quickly down the field here.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've regained the lead.
That makes the score Louisville 16, Miami 13.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Beck. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Brings up second down.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Louisville 16, Miami 13.
Looking to throw. It's back. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Second down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Now they call a run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Pass caught, can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Moss. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The completion makes it second down. They'll run it here. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on?
That makes the score Louisville 23, Miami 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Beck. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
At the 22. Brings up 3rd
down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Working clock with the ground game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Quick throw to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Cardinals will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Bounced right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. A really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Oh, what a move. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's back. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
2nd down coming up.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.